We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. And Chuck, what an effort, especially in the second half. The Eagles are able to turn it up, turn it on, and you cruise to the 28-point win. What was the key in the victory today?
Well, as I said to you, in the pregame, that it's quite obvious that what trends mean nothing when you're playing Carson-Newman, because people come in here and just obliterate their current trends. So, for them to come in here and go 8 of 13 the first half and to perform like they did offensively, kudos to them. But to say it was completely unexpected is an understatement. But we made adjustments and helped sort of cool them down and ice them down as the game went on.
Forced a lot of turnovers. That's something that Fort Valley State has had issues with this year, and you outscore them 29-14 in points off turnovers.
Yeah.
What was the key to generating those and getting some fast break opportunities?
Well, they're a team that, again, that's been their tendency, and we knew that if we intensified our pressure on the ball and got them to challenge some passes, that they might turn it over for us a little bit. And that's what happened. A lot of credit goes to our players. Just once we made the adjustment and started running some of our man-to-man stuff, we were able to sort of force that.
Shot the ball exceptionally well, 57% from the field in the second half, and got going from beyond the arc as well. 14 made threes on 32 attempts. Malik Abraham, a season-high 18. Grant Teichman knocked down 6 of 10. First, let's talk about Malik Abraham. How nice was it to see him finally rise up and perform kind of the way that he was expected coming in? Yeah,
he and I have had multiple talks, going into the year, and we're really trying to encourage him to get more shots up, and he did tonight. And of course, he's the kind of guy that when he gets enough looks at it, he's going to make his fair share, and it paid off for us tonight. So,
new career high for Parker Rollet.
Yep.
21 points. Got to the line a lot, 9 of 12. Those are both career highs.
Yeah.
7 rebounds. But here's the shocking thing. Only does it in 15 minutes. What keyed him to have such an explosive night?
Well, I think Parker, in the time I've been coaching him, has always been a guy that just, when his confidence is right, everything is right. And, he started off sort of strong, and it just kept on sort of intensifying and multiplying for him. So we needed him to play well, and he delivered. I'm happy for Parker. That'll send us these last couple games before the break on a high note with him.
A first half where you trailed for much of it, but closed the half on an 8-0 run, and then opened up the second half on an 8-0 run as well. What sparked that little stretch?
Well, I think we were all sort of stunned by what they were doing. I mean, the shots they were making were absurd, and our guys are looking at me, and I'm looking at them like, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the credit's got to go to them, but what else can we do to either try to get stops or to generate offense for ourselves? And so I thought there was a little seam there of opportunity right before the half, and we were able to generate some transition baskets and then pounded it inside, and it just sort of gave us a little bit of momentum going into the half.
Did some unusual stuff defensively. For most teams, it wouldn't be unusual, but we saw some man-to-man today.
Yeah, I mean, and I put that on our guys. I said, look, man, for whatever reason, we're just what we do is looking too nice to this opponent, and we need to look at some other options. And so, we changed it up, and obviously we limited their threes. I mean, they made 2 the second half, and so we were pleased with that. But it's really disappointing on some level, because that team forced us to have to change and do something we wouldn't typically want to do. You got to do what you got to do to give yourself the best chance to win. So that's what we'll do. But I was disappointed the fact that we couldn't do it with our primary defense.
Jalen McMillan felt frisky in the first half, 22 points, but again, you locked him down in the second half. Just 5 points after halftime, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. What was the key to slowing him down after halftime?
Well, it was that man-to-man defense, pure and simple. That's what it was. And we, Reese Abraham in particular locked down and limited his touches and crowded him. And Cameron Holmes guarded him some, and we just made him uncomfortable. I mean, that's all there is to it. Our guys got after it, and and forced him to have to do something other than shoot non-rhythm NBA range threes
off of his back foot, fading away.
Yeah, so once we sort of got that ironed out, he struggled some.
All right, you're no longer stuck on the highway rolling down it with a door open. You've stopped a 3-game losing streak. You get a week off for finals. How do you utilize this to get that door further shut, get the car into the shop, and finish out the semester strong?
Well, the top priority for our guys right now are finals. We play a week from now at Coker, which is always a challenge. But our guys will sort of put their heads down and focus on these classes and these finals. And we'll do some preparation for Coker as the week goes on. And this is a week we got to try to find some ways to get better ourselves. I mean, we've got some. We are still very much a team that's trying to improve and grow, and so we're going to keep it right there.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you in a week.
Thanks, Kev.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on in a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.